Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are gonna be doing Inktober 52 and I have double word for this week because as you have seen my previous videos, I went away on holidays and I had to pre-record a couple of stuff. So last Saturday you had some goodies video. So now we have to catch up with two words, history from last week and spirit from this week. So I have a rough idea about what I want to do, and basically I think we're gonna go for a character. I think I fancy doing a historian ghost, something like this, and let's see how it's gonna be end up looking. Okay, so I just trying to do a basic shape as we normally do with Inktobers as well. Feel free to stop the video here, go and grab some pencils and some pens as well, and you can follow along, try to copy what I'm doing. I'm basically doing here like what is supposed to be kind of a top body head position, more or less. Here is gonna be the body. Okay, this is our main body for the historian. I'm gonna go for a straight pose today, like this. I always like to do this a lot. And my characters, sometimes I explore movement, sometimes I do the characters static or doing something with the arms because I like the hero pose or like the acting pose in this sense. And yeah, but feel free to do your own poses and whatever you want. So yeah, so historian, maybe I don't want to do a classic historian from you know, typical medieval guy or something like this, dressing very medieval or something like this. I think I want to do a mix with modern and thingy. For me, let's say in my world, in my head, a historian needs to have very nice and round glasses. This is a historian, and I think it needs to have kind of beard, something like this. We do a big nose as well, big nose like this. And when you see a librarian, someone that it's a bookworm, it's always lost in the books, checking information, working in the library, working in the museum, things like this. Someone that is kind of investigating history, learning from everything. For me, he lost sight, so that's why he needs glasses, and he lost so much sight that the eyes need to be very, very big, like this. These are the pupils. That you see that we're gonna do the eyes here at the back as well, like little eyes here. But these kind of funny glasses that they are so big, like a fly or something, that when you put them on in a cartoon movie, because we always do cartoon here in the channel, the eyes, they go whoop, super big. I think it was in Atlantis, it happens this with the old man. It happens as well in Tarzan movie for Disney, that these old guys, very clever old guys, they will put the glasses and then whoop, they have these massive pupils. And yeah, so it's gonna be a ghost, so we need to give him a spirit looking, like gassy. Like I wanna make him like if you watch that Disney movie as well, the Haunted Mansion, we have these ghastly spirits, ghosts thing. I wanna do like bubbles, like it's kind of, I don't know, like coming out of him, the spirit. Maybe we will add a little bit of color at the end. We don't normally add color, but yeah, so this is gonna be historian. We need a massive book probably here in the arm. Probably something like this. that he's gonna be carrying. Very, very thick book. This is the history of the world. Everything is in here. Let's even write here, like with very fancy letters like this. World, like this. He's kind of carrying it here. Super ghost. Maybe it has like a flying hat or something as well, like flying like this. Yeah. Yeah, something like this, it can be nice. I want to make him like with a tunic, like a big kind of dress looking tunic, long like this. He's gonna be wearing small boots because he's in a tower, and in this tower for investigation the temperature is cold, so you can't I used to work in a library for a long time, and a massive library, very epic and very you will get lost inside, and you need good footwear because you are librarian, you are historian, you are a bookworm, and you are a clever person. You are moving up and down from the library, all the floors, all the subterranean, all the underground, and carrying books, or with a trolley with the books, and you need good footwear so you don't get tired, or as much tired as you would do with normal footwear. So this is gonna be like, yeah, some sort of comfortable clothing, like it's kind of like a sweatpants, something like that underneath. And then we have this. Yeah, it's very probably, yeah, something. I think we can't even go for a look like if you have watched Game of Thrones, they have Pycelle and guys like this, that they are maesters, and they know about everything. They know about history of the land, they know about families and nobility, they know about, they used to be doctors as well, they know about everything, and they have this kind of chains as well. This, I think if we put it here, it can give to the character a little bit the yeah, it can give this kind of ghost idea, or everything. If you want to go for the concept of a spirit, this concept of a spirit that we were talking, we have this effervescent look on top of him, and I think he needs to be trapped. He's someone that is being trapped for all eternity in this majestic, massive library, and he needs to probably be in chains. I think he needs, let's make typical when you watch old movie about ghosts and stuff, it is always double because he's too clever and he could manage to escape, so we need double here. And you see always when the spirits and the ghosts and the supernatural things appear, you hear shh, shh, shh. This is basically the ghost in the typical bedsheet design. Is dragging these chains that they are kind of holding him in a space. So we are gonna go for this idea with these balls, these weights here. Something like this. We will paint in black in a bit. With pure black we will do with the, I want old ghastly probably we will do, but these weights, these chains, these locks are gonna be fully painted in pen probably. Okay, so this is the arm, how it's super big. The arm will reach kind of something like, this is half, this is the top. He's kind of holding it like this against his body. Okay, this is a historian, maester, librarian. Make a little bit of hair here at the back as well, like this. But he's a spirit, he's a ghost. I think it needs to have this second arm. how he's old. Even if he's a spirit, he needs a cane. We can make like a stuff like this, like wood or something like this. Yeah, when I do the line that you will see in a moment, I am not gonna do clean lines. I'm gonna try to break the lines, discontinuing the lines like this, so it will make a kind of unfinished design. Probably that's the word I want to go for, unfinished design. Let's do this thing here. I need to give him a little bit of hands, nails, like scary, like this. That is kind of a energy of from another world, something like that. I think to be Inktober video, I have sketched too much already, so it will make sense if we jump into fine liner, as we always do. We'll use again the Unipin fine liner, in this case 0.1, that I love. It's very thin, very nice, it works fantastic with these drawings, and I've been using it a lot for the One Piece videos, for the Inktober videos. I'm gonna put up here probably a full list of all my One Piece theories, that if you like One Piece or if you want to get into One Piece, feel free to go in there and check some of the videos to see the fan art, the drawings, and the theories as well. I basically talk about what do I think is gonna happen with this character, with the other one, or what the end of the story. And yeah, so don't watch too much if you are at the beginning of One Piece, because it's full of spoilers, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. And I'm gonna put up here as well the rest of the Inktovers, that I will put some of them in the show more section as well. So you can, if you enjoy this video, I have draw with me videos, I have children's book illustration ideas, I have comments about Disney things, I have characters from the imagination, warriors. I'm making a storytelling as we go, like with this character as well. And yeah, so feel free to check those videos as well, and let me know in the comments what do you think, or if there is something specific that you want to do as well. I'm doing Mermaid 2024 as well at the moment, so you can in the show more section go to my Instagram and see the drawings I'm posting daily there about mermaids. They'll give you prompts, and you can see them there. And very enjoyable, very enjoyable. I'm having a season that I am drawing like crazy, a lot, and it's a very good feeling, very nice feeling. Just gonna move this guy a little bit up. This ghost, spectre, spirit is the word, historian is the word. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we will start with the eyes. If you leave this circle here in white, it will give that that idea of puppy. When you see a little cat in a cartoon movie like Puss in Boots, or little cat, little dog, little animal, they do this kind of big eyes, pupils, to kind of blackmail the person, like, oh, I'm so cute, give me this, give me that. We're gonna be using it for our Meister historian. Big glasses, like Harry Potter glasses, but exaggerated, big. We love to exaggerate here. Always when you do cartoon, exaggerate everything. Try to, you see these eyebrows. These eyebrows are too thin for someone like this with this nice beard and everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do historian eyebrows like this. Just a little nose. We wanna do the eyes here. So he has the eyes, little eyes there in the middle, little eyes there in the middle. Okay. As well, when you do hair, like in this case for the beard, don't do a thick line, do something like this that is breaking the line. Okay, now we kind of have the components of the face that we wanted. The rest is gonna be all ephemerous. Ephemerous is when something doesn't last forever, it's kind of deemed to disappear. This is like a nice hat that he's wearing like this, and it's floating as well here. It's kind of vanishing like this. So now, as I said, I'm gonna try to go to achieve here some kind of chains that he's gonna be wearing. Okay, like ghostly. Okay. Something like this is good. Yeah. It's turning around, the chain is going up like this, around the neck. Yeah. We're almost there. Okay, something like this, like a little bit of, you know, this concept from Game of Thrones. This is ghostly, spectral, like he's kind of, you know, like when you put like aspirin or something in a glass of water, or medicine in a glass of water, and it's like it's kind of going up like this in the hair. We are not gonna make line to finish the head. These pieces are done like this, so here as well we are gonna go for thin, as I said, thin lines like this. We won't even make, we even want to make him, for example, vanishing. So we have here this, yes, this we want. This we want to make it like this, but maybe this. We don't even finish it like this. We make it like, yeah, as I said, unfinished drawing. It has lines. The hand as well. No hand probably. Make the stuff. I always like to do this type of bony stuff when I do. Okay. It's a ghost, so it needs to be a little bit dirty, like this. Okay. Let's make the other chains. The chains, we will make them completely visible, as I said before. Can even be floating a little bit. Yeah, we'll kind of make something like that, like it's floating the book. Nice idea to do books. Just do lines like this to make the pages inside. Some horizontal lines to close it, and then a thicker part. And here we said we wanted to say world, and something else we'll say here, like blah 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 blah. Make some big kind of chains or something there, like a lock. It has a lock inside as well. It can even be that the book is as well mysticism. We do some magic around. I love, if you see plenty of my drawings, you will see that I use this kind of technique a lot, like some things are floating and coming out of the character, like here. Okay. I think it is defined a lot. Let's try to erase the pencil, because in this case we don't want to have too many lines around. Okay, we have some parts defined here in the center, some other parts undefined as you go out of the character as well. And now I'm gonna do the heavy weight that he's carrying, that he's attached to this kind of massive epic library because he has some pending things to do, and probably he needs to read all the books. That is his kind of punishment or something, and that's why when he died, and this historian, when he died in this place, he kind of, his spirit get stuck there, was attached to the space, to the room, to the library, to this place, because he has unfinished business and he needs to need to read things about the world. Okay, we're painting this ball. Remember, when you paint the circles, like you want to do a ball like this, don't paint straight. Paint like this, like you are doing a circle, with intention. We always, here in the channel, we always try to, as much as we can, paint or fill the spaces like intention. This is a ball, so we need to do it round, because when you see the lines are breaking, not perfectly a black cover, this is traditional design, it will give you a hint of what is going on. You see there? If you can appreciate there a little bit that this is a circle, it is something like a ball. We'll do the same in this one. This is the shine. We leave in here a little bit of shine there. Okay, I think it's looking good so far. It's looking good so far. Let's carry on. Carry on with this part here. As I was saying, with intention. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, I was away for a couple of days, so I had to pre-record a couple of videos. I think the two latest One Piece videos and the latest Inktober, well, that it wasn't Inktober actually, it was the goodies video, and that was pre-recorded, so I could, you know, have content for you guys coming out here in a schedule, and you can enjoy the videos and see the videos and you know, comment in the videos and everything. And now I'm back, so let's do nice things here. Let's continue drawing more and more. And I felt it, I could feel like a couple of days without drawing, and I could feel my hands getting a little bit more stiff, and now I need to carry on practicing and drawing and doing other things. But yeah, so I think I would say we got what we want here. Okay, we have this line work, initial line work that I always do, and consistent pieces of this ghost. This is kind of real pieces. This is supposed to be real. The book is real, so we do it full. The chain is real. The glasses are real. Okay, and all the hat is real, but then all the other pieces are breaking a little bit. The line work, as you can see there, is breaking a little bit. I want to even do it double a little bit, like a hologram. If you watched as well Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse, you see that there is this kind of 3D effect, like pink and bluish effect, to make this kind of phantasmagoria. And yeah, double line, it gives a vibration to the character. With the beard it doesn't work much because we have the discontinuous line already there. but with things like the clothing and everything, you see how it's kind of vibrating. Can do a little bit here on the chain as well. The chain, I think I will do it gray, probably is gray, so I'm not gonna use colors for this. These are the eyes, as I was saying before. So these little things are the eyes, okay? There, but wow, when he's wearing the glasses, because he has a lot of dioptries, the eyeballs here look massive, like a fly, like a frog or something like that. So this is looking nice. Let's add some ghost energy to this. Do the whole thing like this. Like it's smoky, like it came out of a barbecue or something. It's going out like this. And if the light is here on the right, so I'm gonna leave some kind of white on this area. I don't want to paint inside the lines because remember we are doing like a ghostly image. It's like a spirit. It is said in the list is not ghost, is spirit. But for me, I'm taking it that as my initial plan, my initial idea to do a ghost historian thing. See, I have in previous Inktober I've done as well a ghost, and I always do these kind of floating things for me. I don't know, maybe in my mind, I don't know, when you draw a ghost or a spirit, how do you think it is? But for me, I always do this kind of effervescent effect with bubbles and things floating up, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, feel free to tell me in the comments what do you think about these Inktober videos, if you're liking them. I'm seeing that they have a lot of traction and people is sharing it, and some comments flying around as well and everything, and that is very enjoyable thing because I see a little bit of feedback from this type of videos, and people is engaging, and yeah, as I always say, these Inktober concepts, like the One Piece concepts and other things that I want to share in the channel, you can see it as a learning curve as well. If you want to learn about drawing, you want to get started in drawing, and as well, if you want to know how to do children's book illustration and how to develop ideas, how to brainstorm, this is how you do the things. You just start talking with the character, having some prompts, some keywords, like in this case we had historian and spirit. And from those two main words, I start developing historian, bookworm, library, chains from Game of Thrones, ghost, the spirit, ghost, the weights, is in prison, is locked, is effervescent. So I start doing main words and sub words, that all of these are going to create my story of the character. All of them are going to create the story of the character. And yeah, I love to do, this is what I do, this is what I always done for more than 2 decades. Do characters, do stories, and analyze stories as well for other people or for movies or for things like, okay, this is let's say you have a character and you don't know what to do, then I would make a story for him. You have a story but you don't have clear the character, I will make the character kind of define it. Things like this, this is what I do the best, let's say, the concept of storytelling, developing a storytelling and developing a world, and that we call it, if you are new to this concept, we call it world building. So if you are interested in these things and you want to know, for example, what is world building, and you don't know, you never heard of it, or is something that it rings the bell but you actually never pay much attention, world building is to take this character and his story to the next level. Basically, let's put examples: Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, things like this. No, I love epic fantasy. So you can make a story of a wizard that goes to school, no, or a hobbit that goes in a journey. Okay, but then we create the world. We do world building. If you read the Silmarillion, for example, that is the creation of the world in Tolkien's work, is the creation of the beginnings, basically, how the world was created, how the races were created, and everything. So this is the same. He's gonna be trapped in a tower, and why? You need to ask these questions: why, when, how, because of this. This was because enemies. There is, what kind of people lives there? Is this a human guy? Is this a kind of an insect guy? And yeah, so with world building, you go beyond everything. It is like what type of animals you have in the world, what type of plants, trees, vegetation in general. Is there water there? The water is blue because it's similar to Earth. The water is red because the radiations of the thingy. Is there contamination? So when you do story or a character, that has different levels, and sometimes, so I do that. I would take these initial sketches, initial ideas, these doodles, this kind of character design, these concepts to the next level, to say why this guy has been trapped and what type of library is this. Is this a library of the world? Who destroyed it, or did he die while someone was attacking it, and this is a pirate world, or is this a medieval world? Things like this. As you see, I'm adding tones. I'm working through the whole design at the same time, working chiaroscuro, working the different gray scale, the tones, and I'm not focusing on one point. This is water-based pen, so it will make the area that you are working more wet, more sweaty, and you are at risk of, if you paint too much, let's say here, you will lose the line. You will lose the line. So you need to be very careful with alcohol-based pens and water-based pens. And yeah, so do the lines, do the work. But as you see, with one pen or one pencil, okay, doesn't matter the color, you can achieve what you want. Like as I was saying before, talking about epic fantasy, we have, if you watched Lord of the Rings, there is one moment that the good guys, Aragorn and company, they go to these kind of caves in the mountains to ask for aid for the last battle, and you have these old people from old generations that they swear fealty to the king, to the truthful king, to the rightful king, and they died ages ago, but the oath didn't die. So you have specters, you have spirits, you have ghosts there, that they are like this, they are effervescent, they are skeleton looking. And what do you have there? If you see the effects for that movie, these are green spirits, and these green spirits, they basically just done them in one color. So they took the spirit reference from, this is a recording. They made all the tones of greens. On top of that, they added effects in computer to make this kind of smoky green and everything on top. When they move, like they are ants together and they are attacking the battlefield, it's like a mist of green color, green tones. And this, what we are doing here with the gray, is basically the same. And depending on the type of monster or ghost or spirit in this case that you want to do, you can use some of these things, some of the colors. It is a water spirit. You may want to use blues, pale greens, grays. For this one, that I'm lately focusing in gray scale and in black and white work for the Inktober, because I don't know, maybe in my mind Inktober I fancy doing more in these tones. And yeah, so I just decided to pick this, but I could have picked any other color like green and do like Lord of the Rings looking, blue, white and pale clear blue, like do like a typical ghost in a movie. And yeah, this is the typical illustration you could do for a black and white book, or for a children's book illustration, that there is a ghost, oh, the ghost of the past Christmas, something like this, no, like from the Dickens story and everything. And yeah, it could work with the gray scale perfectly. Just a little bit of more gas, a little bit more spectro, a little bit more of this kind of ghostly flame. Is kind of reference as well from the Pokemon Ghastly. It's like a ball, energy ball, surrounded by this kind of gas effect. These are like this. I fancy painting the whole bottom like it's like a flame. It's like a gas flame, effervescence of energy. You see the feet is connecting to the ground. There is basically no difference. It is otherworldly. It is hooked, attached, locked to this world. It reminds me a lot to the manga and anime called Bleach. Bleach is a story about shinigamis. Shinigamis is the god of death. So this kind of, they are human looking, and they look like samurais with katanas, and they are kind of spirits from the spirit world. And they come, and when a person dies, you see that it separates from the body, and there is this same person but clear color, like a ghost painted. And sometimes they have this kind of anchors to the world, or they have in the chest as well a chain. And when the chain breaks, and they transform into beasts. That's something kind of this concept. The historian here got so attached. Let's say the example, he got so attached to finishing this book that he started when he was alive, and he couldn't. And he dwells in this sentiment, he dwells in this moment, and basically there's a chain coming out from the chest in Bleach that it will eat slowly, and when it goes to the center, a mask, like a beast mask, appears on him, and it controls him. This kind of beast mode appears, it controls him, and this is because he had unfinished business in the real world, basically. I think I love this drawing. I'm very happy with the drawing. I'm very happy with the explanation, and with explaining to you a little bit what do I do normally, and what do I love to do. It is the world building concept and the storytelling concept, and this can be used for comic book, children's book, video games, movies, everything that you can think of in the creative matter, even for music, for songs. All of it. Just deleting, I'm just erasing a little bit of things around, but we are done. I really like it. Very nice. Now let's just sign. Okay. So this is DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, with your nakamas, with your family. If they want to learn about these things, share it. Stop the video, go through the video slowly and try to copy as well. Draw with me these characters. And yeah, basically we will be talking about Inktober 52 today. Two words because we last week we had another video, something else, and it is basically history, spirit, and we have done today this spirit of a historian that is attached to the world still. Unfinished business needs to finish reading this massive book and even many others, and we made him effervescent, floating like a gray scale flame. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and I see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.